according to 7030 with the first set of numbers.
When God's first, God blesses. What's going on, everyone? We're back. Just really been the heat. But right now we're at $191.92. 10 of those dollars is cash.
It still should be in there.
It's $10 cash tip.
Not sure.
Yeah.
Because
Driving to our next pickup.
Well, the rider pay is still the same, but the tip, and where it says the tip and your earnings.
I know. I'm not going to say they stole the tip. I'm not going to, because if you add the tip to the 462 to external expenses, it doesn't add up. If you look at
if you guys are wondering about miles, we're at 164.6 to our $191 we've made.
However, I know the number. When the trip is done, there's an external fee, there's a lift fee. After external fees, there's a 70-30 split. We get it. It's pretty clear. Why did the numbers change is the question. I have no idea. So, yeah, if you guys, where do you send the screenshot? Sergio at therideshareguy.com. Send me all of these. Pennies, dollars, whatever difference is. My point, it shouldn't change. It should not change. External fees should not change after the trip. And once external fees changes, of course, estimated lift fee is going to change as well, automatically. They're rather sister lineups over there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the estimated external fees going from 462 to 1649, that's the exact difference that the estimated lift fee went down by. All that math matches, by the way, which will fall into the 70-30 split. So it's pretty simple math. It's not rocket science.
Basically, just took the lift fee, put it in the external fee, and you're real close to that 70-30 split now.
Absolutely.
That's the only thing I could possibly think of.
That is the only thing. There's nothing else.
But yeah, and then obviously I don't know what's going on with this tip here. It should still be there.
Should be, because the rider fare didn't change, which includes the tip. So all I want to know is, if you guys are seeing this, please send me this. Maybe somebody said it's a glitch facetiously, I'm sure. Yes. Edge case.
It's an edge case.
All that stuff. Look, I want to solve this as much as anybody else, because that driver has a point. By increasing the external fee and lowering the lift fee, that $10 that he's owed on top of the tip, on top of the fare, is not going to be there. Which is not kosher.
All right. With that being said, let's move on. Let's talk about Uber's new destination filter.
Unimproved destination filter. I got this from Kansas City. I don't have this yet. Not that it, honestly, Chris, I've done videos on destination filters. It has lost its meaning after upfront fares. Since I know where I'm going, I don't think destination. Now, I use my destination filters. I explained this to the folks maybe a million times, to the channel viewers. There are different destination filters. I don't use my destination filters to go home at the end of the day to hit the bullseye. It doesn't work like that anyway. But there's a different video.
How's it going?
Check that out. So
hope you're doing well.
There's a new, unimproved DS on Uber. Like I said, this came from Kansas City. 2 route options to reach your.
You don't need to say hi twice. I already said hi to you once.
Make the destination filter, now named destination mode, work better for your schedule. Choose a faster or flexible route option towards your destination while earning along the way. Choose your route option faster or flexible. Continue. A faster route helps you get there quicker, but gives you fewer chances for trips. A flexible route will give you more choices, meaning the algo will open it. It could send you, if you want to go north, it will first send you south, then east, then west, then north, and then it'll piece it together to get you where you need to go. Most drivers say destination filters are focused, they don't work anyway. I disagree. I use my destination filters. So if I'm in a search area, I set it short. I try to keep myself in the area of the use of the destination filter. Continue to use destination mode twice a day, which is fine. Destination mode can be used twice a day, starting the destination mode faster or flexible route inclusive chip requests. Now here it comes. Reliable rides keep riders coming back, blah, blah, blah. As a result, too many declines and cancellation will end your destination mode. Before, I could have declined all I wanted and nothing would have happened. And on Lyft, you can't decline. I think 3 and they kill your destination filter. So on this one, they're going to Lyft mode. Count 1 of your 2. So on faster routes, stay below, I think 3 cancellations that got cut off there. Will end your destination mode route. And long story short, there's 2 types now, faster route or flexible route. On a faster route, stay below 3 total cancellations.
No, I'm not going tornado hunting.
Destination mode. If you decline 3 times in a row on the faster route mode, you're going to burn your destination filter and you'll be done with. Now, if you're going north and it sends you south, you decline 1. Sends you east, you decline another 1. Sends you west instead of north, you decline 1. You have lost your DF. On the flexible route, stay below 4 total cancellations. We know cancellations are not the issue. We know that it's the things that you're going to get. 4 total cancellations will be close to stay in destination mode. So basically they're saying you can't keep declining and reclining when you're in destination mode. So that's the new destination filter for folks.
Well, as we know, there's a national acceptance rate problem, and this is another way on how to try to mitigate that just a little bit.
Yeah, no, this the Lyft DF burns after 3 declines anyway. And again, as I said at the start, I think the F lost its meaning for me anyway. I'll just turn the app on and grab a trip going somewhere around. But if you guys are going to use the F to go home, okay, set it like 5-8 miles past your house. Give the algo a little bit more room to just kind of get you there. A lot of people like hit their home address and put that as the destination. What are the odds of you hitting a bullseye? 0. Unless it's your neighbor going home or something. And they may not even
I had one once.
She is a cutie.
Once, yeah, it was literally like
Never did.
3 blocks from my house.
I'm in LA as
Good looking woman.
all directions.
Perfect tan, perfect brunette.
Half the time, you never get a ride request. Maybe once go like kind of in the similar area that you want. Like it would get you a little bit closer than where you were. Like where you are at the moment, it will take you closer, but that could be in any direction route.
Like DF works better, like if you set it to airports and things like that. There's traffic, they'll match you with it to get to the airport. That's why I'm saying, you have 2 on Lyft, 2 on Uber. You have more on Lyft if you're like higher tier driver. Burn it though. Use it for that. To go home, to hit a bullseye is impossible. So use it to create more trips for you. Maybe a longer trip, maybe you're in the middle of the city. Maybe you know airport's going to be busy next half hour. You want to be there so you can grab a trip going back out. Start thinking, strategizing.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
They're going to burn anyway. Might as well use it.
To answer this, would always be the best route for the driver and the rider? Not necessarily. But when you're talking about the D now PM destination mode, the faster route or flexible route means the destination. So basically, it's do you want to get to your destination quicker, or would you be more flexible? Like we could give you rides that are going towards that, but we could zig and zag any way we want. So basically, it's allowing you more flexibility before actually getting to your destination. So that's the difference there. It's not necessarily meaning anything on the road itself, but when you're actually passing through the car.
Basically, if you give him the flexible mode, you're opening the algo to send you all over the place because there is usually a timeline attached to it. Like you can toggle that time up. Like, let's say you have an appointment, right? You go, I want to be at that address in the next 2.5 hours. Well, the algo is looking at it. He goes, well, I have 2.5 hours. I can feed this guy sending it north a little bit, south a little bit, east a little bit. I'm going to feed him trips, try to piecemeal it to get there. You know, a lot of you think like destination filters don't work, they're bad, this and that. It doesn't, it works. And you have to just use the right destination filter for the right purpose, as opposed to go home, which to me is like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'd rather dead mile and make all the money in the city in the hot zone, and then dead mile 15 miles home, than
Good day, how are you?
All's
well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as you said earlier, if you are looking at where the destination is actually ending, then you don't need destination mode or filters at this point, really, anyway. Because you can just decline. Because this one, you have 3 or 4 cancellations or declines, and you just burn them. So at that point, it's like, I don't even need that because it's pointless, and I can see exactly where that trip is going. So, oh, that's not going to the area that I want to be at the time I want to be, so decline.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you pick one, you'll pick one somewhere near, 5 miles, 10 miles, whatever.
And then here's the best part. When you're in destination mode, you tend to get lower paying trips.
Yeah, that was lower than there when you're on it's kind
You
of,
may not surge.
yeah. That was in Kansas City. I checked it after I got that email. I haven't gotten it yet anyway, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come. Again, if you have upfront fares, you know where you're going, but they need DFR. Use your DFR on different things. Not for that.
I mean, if you're in Jersey, then yeah, destination mode is going to have a lot more impact on, especially going trying to avoid New York.
Yeah, true. That's true.
But with that being said, let's move on. Let's talk about priority mode is ending as a perk. I didn't know it was a perk.
It was a perk. They had to offer it to you. They had to
I
offer it
didn't
to
know it was a perk because last I checked, getting paid less is
That's a
not a
perk.
perk. Sorry, it's not a perk.
I call it poverty mode, not priority mode. And now, there was a back and forth on Twitter between 2 drivers about this. And Matt is here, he will attest to it. We talked about this actually a couple of weeks ago on Matt's Corner. Matt hates the priority mode. He was like, why would I exchange lower pay for getting more trips? And the lower, by the way, is about 15%. So, I couldn't even pick up on it. So it says, priority mode eligibility starting 9/1, September 1. So we got a couple 3 weeks to go. Priority mode is leaving Lyft reward. See, it's a reward.
Your reward is we're going to pay you less.
Yeah, we're gonna feed you more garbage and we're gonna pay you less. And we'll be available to all drivers in your region. Oh, wonderful. That's awesome. Okay, so this the perk was we get points no matter. Well, now the point system has changed. You get points for each trip anyway, and 24 hours a day. So that means nothing. But I don't see the purpose of paying you less because we're gonna feed you more trips.
Whoa,
I mean, I don't think that's a good
wait,
issue.
I'm out. You don't see the purpose of paying a driver less?
No, I see that. I'm just saying I don't see the purpose of a driver accepting lower pay to get more pings. The driver, not Lyft. No, I know. Of course, Lyft is of course benefiting from that. I'm just saying for the driver, where's the benefit in
You know what I think we need to do? We need to have Joe and Matt on at the same time to talk about that. Because Joe said he enjoyed priority mode because he's got to get paid extra at that price anyway because Minnesota has those rates, the mile a minute rates. So he's going to get paid no matter what. So he likes it because it's like, oh, yeah, sure, I can get X more pings maybe during that time.
Because of the pop off?
Yeah, so that. And then Massachusetts, you got your 30 whatever, 33, 22, whatever it is now. For your active hour pay. It doesn't have anything to do with miles and minutes, but it's 2 different stances on each driver. So I'd love to see. It makes absolute sense when it comes to Joe. Yeah, sure, okay, they're already taking my money for 2 weeks, so why not go a little longer if I can make more rides?
I mean, I can see this probably working for a part-timer or something like that, right? Because they're out there a couple hours, they want to do as many trips as they can, wheels are turning, butt in the back seat, they're making some money, although 15% less, but I'm going like, okay, maybe in that, but for a full-timer, I don't think this makes sense. Now, this would make sense if you had a nice juicy ride challenge or something, right? Then you turn it on and just knock it out faster. But I'm not sure this makes much sense. To me, anyway. Maybe somebody,
Well, I think they're just trying to get more low-hanging fruit.
Well, so now it's available to everyone. Okay, rejoice, folks. Now you can do priority mode all you want. You don't have to be gold, platinum, silver, whatever. Now you can get paid for 2%.
No, work for everybody.
Sure.
All right. Well, either way, let's move on. Let's talk about. Speaking of Massachusetts, what? Those rides are being fulfilled in priority mode. They will lower fares across the board for all drivers. Yeah.
Oh, it's possible.
Possible.
Voluntary pay cut is better. Yeah, I agree. Voluntary pay cut. As if the pay is
I wouldn't say. If you put pay and cut together, I don't see a benefit there. I'm sorry. No matter what.
Now, was the driver arguing with Matt?
How many times throughout the years have you seen Uber say, yeah, you know, we're going to lower your pay, but we expect more people to be using the platform, so it'll be a wash. No,
You'll be busier.
Not.
You'll be busier.
Cut.
You'll be busier. You'll make it up in volume.
No.
You make it up in volume. Okay, you make it up in volume. Like Costco, bro. You just make it up in volume. You just make it a little bit less, but you make it up.
Because we need to make our stock price go higher.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, with that being said, let's move on. Let's talk about Massachusetts drivers. They're getting paid.
Paid is the key word. Hey, this is my Iron Man from Boston, Raphael's letter. I confirmed with Matt, who's also from Boston, and another driver.
They're late.
Finally, after a year. Now, what I'm trying to do is actually, I'm trying to figure out, because there was a lot of talk, how this is calculated. I don't know. I'm not a Massachusetts driver. I don't know. I probably should know, but I don't know. And I asked Matt. I go, Matt is very knowledgeable.
I'm dropping you off on Myers?
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, no. He goes, he asked the state AG's office how this is calculated, because a lot of drivers were saying that, well, I drive more than this other guy who got more money than me. I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to get emails from all of you about this. Folks, don't email me. I don't know. I don't know how this is calculated. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one for the team, and I'm going to call my journalist friend, Katie, I forgot her last name, from Boston Globe, and I'm going to make her call the AG's office to see what the calculation is on this. Now, this letter you should have gotten if you're driving in Massachusetts, nothing to do with Boston specific, in Massachusetts. The money is about to go out. This is Iron Man's money, Raphael's money.
We are
You see
audio
that?
and video recording this ride for your safety.
The second screenshot?
Oh yeah, $15,000.
Yeah, Katie Johnston. There you go. Thank you, man. So I'm gonna.
Are these doors okay?
$15,000.
Okay, cool.
$323.70. Now we know.
Have a good evening.
July 13th, 2020 to July 2nd, 2024.
So July 14th, 2020. So about 4 years. Something like that. So he got. I mean, there's an explanation, but it doesn't put out the math how they got to 15,000 for the Iron. I know Matt got some money. I know I got a couple of screenshots from drivers who got one got $5,000, the other one got $8,000. But then in Facebook groups or chat groups, drivers were going like, "Man, I drive twice as much as that guy. How come I didn't get more money than him?" And all that. And that's why when I'm sure I'm going to get emails now saying, "Oh, Serge, this guy drives half as much as me, but I got half the money." I'm like, I don't know. But what I do know, cha-ching, the money is coming. Yeah, I guess it's not all bad. Money is tax-free, by the way. Correct, Matt. Yes. You don't have to pay taxes on this. I'm thinking it's about usage, right? Mileage reimbursement maybe, or some sort of something. I don't know. So I will find out. Katie,
I think this is an interesting line that's in here. It says What if I drove
Oh, wow, she tipped me.
between
How
July
nice.
14th, 2020 and July 2nd, 2024, but did not receive a letter from Rust? Not all drivers are eligible for settlement payment. Only drivers who drove more than casually are eligible for a payment. What the hell does that mean? And it says, in addition, some drivers whose pay far exceeded the minimum wage after expenses are not eligible or will receive a lower reimbursement rate than drivers who are paid less. So
if you made more, you got paid less.
That could be the thing where when somebody says, oh, I drove more, why am I getting less? It could be that you also got paid more, and so they're taking...
No, we've been driving for...
If you're a cherry picker like Matt, you're going
Hold
to
on.
get paid less. But if you're an ant, accepted every chip, you're going to get paid more.
Probably. At least in that case.
Something like that. So anyway, I'll talk to Katie Johnson about that.
Since I've been online for 7 hours and 43 minutes.
I know. Obviously, Iron Man, who drives 70 hours a week, is getting 15K. I told Iron Man, I asked Iron Man.
I think we started at 9 a.m. Central Time.
A rental. Because I had saved money anyway. I'm going to buy another rental. Not good for you. So
now, one of the things too, if you are in Massachusetts and you did not receive a letter because you've moved or changed your email address since you last drove for Uber Lyft.
Yeah, we're at 2:05. We've been driving for almost 8 hours. Which sounds right. Sounds about right.
So that is something else. So if you moved in the time, because obviously, maybe you drove for 2 years from 2020.
Yeah, I agree. It is nice.
Or something like that.
I haven't seen you in a while, my game. Where you been at?
To come on board when everything was opening up post-COVID, and maybe you moved.
You been hiding?
Email or whatever. So again, you can contact Rust Consulting at 888-562-1052 for more info. And that's again Massachusetts drivers who may not have gotten an email or letter or anything.
I hear you.
maybe we should put this on our community page.
Don't you do like security or something? I thought that was you.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Don't you do security or something?
So if you guys are in Massachusetts, you did get the letter. You should have gotten the letter.
Yeah. See, I remember these things.
You have all this info
I remember.
here instead of emailing me saying, oh, I didn't get the letter.
All right, let's move on. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've been able to be on Uber for 6 months, and now I'm finally back on.
Yes, they do.
Definitely do. They do. And so
I'm thinking about quitting my what it was now my full-time job.
about this.
Yeah, you've been telling me that.
I said this maybe a couple 3 weeks ago. I'll just refresh your memories. I am going to, with my finance background, I do like the idea of me snoring and a Tesla RoboCab or any other AV making me money. I like that idea. It's like passive income. But I'm trying to create something for all drivers to have skin in the game somehow. So I'm going to present it to the companies. Hopefully they don't steal the idea. I'll make sure that
The only thing with FedEx is that I know I can make more money with Uber.
that's support to do it on my own.
What?
So we can support.
Every 2 weeks?
But, so I
For
guess
what?
Uber-
Security?
Uber in talks with banks, private equity, and we had like a little.
What job are you talking about? Oh man, you're not in the right
The unit economics.
my game. You should be driving.
My good friend Steve, right here, Romeo. I think there was a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of people got involved. In
You should be driving.
You know, they're all looking at today. They're all looking at, oh, unit economics are upside down. Each way was $350,000. They're losing.
I'm thinking about quitting FedEx just so I can go back to Uber full time.
We look forward. We look a year ahead. We look 2 years ahead.
Because on Thursday I got sick.
I agree. Are horrible. Upside down.
Told my supervisor, hey,
Unit economics are going to work beautifully.
I said, hey, I'm not feeling too well. This was after my shift. I said, hey, I wasn't doing too well.
No GFMs.
I'm gonna need some time off. Like I don't feel good.
With the, safety
That's good.
in the passenger seat.
14 rides on 130. That's good.
In San Francisco, these things are coming, folks. You guys like it? You don't like it? It is. So my thing is, how do I make money?
So I told him on Thursday, hey, I'm not feeling good. I'll need a couple days off. He said, yeah, okay, sounds good. Friday morning, he texted me, hey, I know you're sick, but can you come into work and I'll let you have off Saturday? I almost laughed. I almost laughed so hard. I was like, who do you think you are? Telling me, hey, come in. Yeah, it's almost $10 a ride. Yeah, that's $10 a ride. Yeah, I'm just telling the channel, the viewers, whoever hops in and out. So I couldn't believe he told me that. I said, hey man, like I'm not doing well. I'll need as much time as I need to recover. And then every single day since then, he's been, oh, are you coming back tomorrow? Oh, are you coming back tomorrow? Why don't you text me? Hey man, I know you're not feeling good. This would be me as a boss, because I was a personal trainer, manager. Like I managed a team of personal trainers. And when they told me they were sick, I asked them, tell me what you need from me. Take as much time as you need off. We'll cover every single class, every client that you have, we'll cover it. And again, however much time you need off, we look forward to having you back. I didn't keep harassing my trainer every single day saying, hey, are you coming back tomorrow? Hey, are you coming back tomorrow? Hey, coming back tomorrow? No, I let them fucking rest.
You're printing money, folks. You buy a bunch of these, you call Uber and say, hey, I want to put them on your network. You're sleeping, they're working 22 hours a day, they just go somewhere, get charged.
German Shepherd puppies. Hold on.
I'm working. We'll see where it goes. So, let's take a...
Hold on. German, I want puppies. I took a picture of the German Shepherd puppies. Photo. Motherfucker.
To figure out your plan B, plan C, whatever plan you have. You know, don't be shocked when these things are all over.
I want a puppy.
In fact, just talked to a couple of Austin drivers. Their earnings are down tremendously from last year to this year after Waymo. Okay? There's only 100 Waymos. 100. Their earnings are down tremendously from last year to this year. And Gridwise was doing some analysis to come up with the numbers. I've talked to real deal drivers. They go like, sir, we're dying out here. This is with 100 cars. Why can you put a 300 cars, 500, 1,000 cars? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think some areas are going to be experiencing it now. Others are going to be waiting quite a while.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
When it comes down to what's going on. So pivot while you can, and don't be caught with your head in the sand, because
Yeah, see, the thing is, Mike, I think what you're doing after every trip is you're driving to find your next trip. Don't do that.
You had the opportunity to pivot.
As soon as you're done with your trip and you drop them off and you're in a safe area, just pull over and wait. I think you're driving too much, you're just waiting for the next ride. So as you're waiting for the next ride, you're just driving and driving and driving. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
So have a plan B. Don't be caught with your pants down. These things are coming. Now, how do they, maybe you can take advantage of it. Maybe you can, you can be part of a group that buys a few of these. You can still be working, but something will working and making you money. And
like right now, I've been blessed that every single trip has been just back to back.
It couldn't be further from the truth.
Back to back. Like right now, we're picking up, I think this is a $30 trip to the baseball game.
I know.
Oh, I know.
But after the baseball game, after I drop them off, I'm going to take my break so I can go to the gym and then do the rest of my 4 hours.
In the grand scheme, I look at where they are. We're in San Francisco.
I get my fucking ice cream. I ordered ice cream from Culver's yesterday.
Areas
And those fucking kids got it wrong. They got my order wrong. They had to order right on the ticket, but they gave me the wrong ice cream. And by the time I realized it and was eating it, the restaurant was closed. So I was like, fuck me.
Boca or something. I don't think you're going to see the same adoption rate as you do in these other cities. I think they're strategically placing them smartly because of the demographic that's there. And again, Gen Z is mostly staying within cities, so it makes sense for them because they're going from their apartment to work and back, doing whatever. So if you take the mass adoption of everybody, I don't think you're going to see, millennials, Gen Z, and boomers, even silent, you're never going to get in there. Boomers, probably not. And, you'll get a few who are in the millennial.
Yeah, I'm at like 90% health.
That comment is probably pretty accurate.
I'm just coughing it up and blowing it out.
No, I agree. And what it is that...
Look at how many people don't want
Good day, how are we? All's well. Nice. Another amazing game, huh?
Oh, yes.
You said you got sweet seats?
Oh, yeah.
Some sweet seats?
Sweet seats.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
They're not our seats, but someone.
That makes it even more sweet.
Yeah, right.
We're not paying.
You're there for the food and what is it, a 2-drink minimum? Or max?
I think, I don't know.
You can have whatever you want.
Nice.
I asked Susan, I said, do you have to bring anything or pay for tip? She's like, you don't have to do anything. All right.
What time is the game?
Oh, 6:40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I see Uber's pretty busy right now, so they're like, if you want to wait, you can.
I think I was 10 minutes out when you requested, when the request came in.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Picked up someone from the airport and took them to Franksville.
So BCD Brewer games this year.
No, I only wait till the playoffs. I'm had enough of their seasons. I don't care how many games they win until up to the playoffs.
We'll get somewhere.
Yeah. Although it'd be nice for us to get a first round bye.
That would be awesome.
I mean, we're up by, I think, like 6 games now.
Yeah, that's possible. Keep playing this way.
I torture my girlfriend because she's originally a White Sox fan. So I think they pay us to go to those games. I think they have the second worst record. Man, this rain does not want to stop. What is going on? Has God bad at Wisconsin or what? Do we have any power outages out here or floods?
Floods
There's flooding, yeah.
and power outages.
Especially like West Dallas.
It means down here.
All over here.
The whole school district is out here.
Oof. Yeah, I live in Brookfield, but I visited my parents the other day and they didn't have any issues, which was nice. But anytime storm in Brookfield, there's power outage.
It's usually the same for us down here, but it didn't happen this time.
Yeah, it was shocking.
What are they doing with these roads?
Oh,
Slowly
everything.
fixing them. It's been going on for a while.
in the car, and he couldn't speak. So he had a sign that says, if you need to use it,
We are
it's
audio and
literally
video
the
recording
exact
this
same
ride for
article,
your safety.
but he couldn't speak because he was deaf.
No, this
So
one.
I'm wondering if it's just like AI stuff that caused like coming out when because literally it was the same exact article. It was touching to all the people that were in it, and the person was deaf in this case, and it said the same thing. So it said, if you need anything, they do an app so you can see it. So I can go, and if you need radio or something, you can use Bluetooth. So it's literally almost the exact same. It's just, I don't know if it's, again, I don't know if it's AI, think, or if, who knows? I don't know.
I mean, this is leading around the place, right? And it could be contemplating everything from here. They duplicated these things. But I saw that article on all the streets and Uber drivers have enough apologize for inconvenience because of their language. And there's a lot of language these days that are trying to say that apologize to the drivers can't speak and they can do this and that. I think it was good over here. I found nothing wrong with that. It's just never my fault that people had. I'm sorry the man is good enough to move it with you. Please inform me. How do you do anything? Here's a house. One company. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience caused to you, and I promise to complete your journey safely according to the statement. I think, when you just get it, why don't you really think about it? Why don't you leave that down? Driving, this and that. I think this will quite well with drivers who, most drivers are private. They don't get one of these things. Yeah, I mean, it's a story. I mean, everybody's got them, and like I said, I just kind of found it bizarre that it was a very similar story. It came out pretty much the same thing with a person that was deaf, and literally, it's like, yeah, use the app if you need anything, and then here's the music. Except the one cool thing he did put in there which this is why I don't think it's AI. I think these are real stories, but. He said, if you have a song with a bass, then I can enjoy it too. And that is absolutely true because deaf people will listen to high bass songs because they can feel the music. Is that true? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yep. I was at RIT, Rochester Institute of Technology. There's a big deaf population that goes to that school, and they have their own dormitory, and you can hear the bass literally kicking from outside that dormitory. And then also down the street, they would have tons of sound systems in their car because they would listen to music, feeling it from the vibrations of the subwoofers.
I honestly did not know that. That's pretty cool. I think this will go a long way in this day and age of driver quality, car quality, service quality going down, and fares are being high. Riders are getting pissed off as they are. That's why when they turn into Utah, we talked about this for the last couple of weeks about friends and family trips, conversions, and things like that. Right? I think this will go a long way. I think it's a pretty cool thing to do? I mean, you know, not knowing the English, English, I'm assuming, obviously, not knowing the language, I mean, what are you learning? That's all there is to it.
All right, let's move on and let's talk about some of the funnies we got going on here.
Shit, bro.
So I came across this and saw this, and it said, I put, this is your Uber passenger. What are you doing? So for those who are just listening, actually, if you're watching the video, look at the screen right now because you got to see it. If you're just listening, it is a guy who's passed out drunk in the car, but not sitting in a seat. They're literally hunched over in between the seats, so they are on the floor. And yeah, I can only imagine what are you going to do in this situation.
Push your ass out the car.
What you do?
He's in the wheel. How did he get there anyway? Sure. I mean, and he's like organized. He's not like scrolling around like he's like, you know, he's got the little fetal position going, his head on the things. He's like literally.
One in a million.
Here in Buffalo, we don't know how to drink because we drink till 4 a.m. We ain't missing out. 9 months of freaking winter. So what do you got to do? You can make new babies, or either one. It's going to be happy-ended.
I would call 911. First of all, I wouldn't touch this guy. Okay? Don't talk because liability is on you. I wouldn't touch anyone. You know, don't wake up.
That's why I'm suggesting getting an airport. You can blast that thing right now and go home and pick up and get the fuck out of my car.
I don't know. If he's passed out, I've had one that. So my rule of thumb is I'll pick up somebody in the window. First of all, the windows immediately go down or air gets blasted. You need to keep it.
You're forgetting the real first thing you do. You hand them a barf bag.
Oh no, that's already in front of the seat. There, you know, what do you call it?
Oh, no. For people who are this drunk, there's one sitting on your side. I hand them one and then say, here you go. If you need it, use it. Don't go in my car. And usually, cool.
You know, our friend Zach in Seattle, right? For a week after he started driving rideshare, which we have a behind the wheel out there for watching, he's rolling in cash. He had his first puker. And you go, Serge, thank God I listened to you, because literally we were on the phone. I told him, walk into a Walgreens, buy a 12-pack of these, you know, barf bags with the mouthpiece on it, right? And he handed it, and no accidents happened in this new Tesla. And I was like, there you go. See, you listen once in a while. Yeah, he saved his car. But this guy, 911 for sure. I've had one guy that was a massive human being. I'm talking massive. And I'm a pretty big guy, and he's twice my size probably. He got in literally within a minute. It's a 20-minute ride going from Santa Monica from Culver City to Marina Del Rey. He passed out within a minute. I'm talking dead ass pass out. And I got to the destination. Bro, windows are down. We're on the freeway, blowing cold air. We went to his house. I'm going like, I look at the size, like, I'm not fucking lying. He falls on me. So I'm like, I'm touching you anyway. Plus, you know, and I said, by the way, on this, in the old days, we had the miles and minutes, remember? Miles and minutes? That's why I said, call 911 and let the meter run. Never end the trip, by the way, folks. Don't end the trip, okay? Let the meter run. But even with upfront fares, let the meter run.
Well, you definitely leave it running because the ride is still happening at that point. If you rides over, like if they damage the vehicle, you know, Uber's probably going to turn around and say, well, the ride was over, you know, we can't do anything, our hands are tied. You know how they like to operate. So yeah, leave it running because at that point the ride is
We are
still
audio
happening,
and video
and
recording
then
this
that
ride for
way
your safety.
it's going to be harder for them and their insurance to not pay out
Exactly.
if
Well,
there's
just for the liability
an
part. Yeah, just for the liability part. Not for the part that you're gonna get paid 10 cents extra for a minute or some shit.
issue. Yeah, exactly.
So I went to the door, opened the door. I go, sir, you know, there's that, and it was surging in Marina. I'm like, get the F out of here. I need to do trips. It's like surging blood red. And I'm like, well, 5 more minutes goes by. You know, in his ear, sir. Yeah, 3 minutes.
I have not had, I had to, I came close to it once. There was somebody who was passed out in the back, before. That was probably like the furthest way, but everybody else, when they're drunk, you know, someone passed out. Usually it's with other people, so they'll like wake them up and get them in. So, I mean,
Yeah. I showed up and they go, what's your problem? I'm an Uber driver. This guy needs to get out of my car. They look at him and he's like, 3 big hire guys just grab him, put him on the gurney, and I'm like, Christ, like, yeah, do that. Don't touch these people, don't pull them, don't yank them out of the car, don't do any of the boneheaded shit.
talking about the best thing to do, open up the other door. I mean, he's in perfect position. All you do.
Don't do that.
Don't actually do that. That was a joke.
Don't do that. Don't touch. Don't do anything. Don't. Just let him be. And call 911.
Or the bear that's down the street with a little bit of honey. That'll make it mess up.
Just in your car, put it on and wake the guy up and then freak out.
No, you know what would be really funny if you're on the highway. If you're on the highway, you know the rumble strips.
Yeah, those will make
You
you
go
on.
to rumble strips, and you're like, oh my god,
And adrenaline rush, bro. And adrenaline kicks in. It's like, yeah. Oh, that
I've
works.
done that to a couple of people. Freak the shit out of me.
Anyway, so that's one. And then
Not actual passengers, like friends of mine.
yeah,
I've done that too. It's like, if I'm driving, you're not sleeping.
No. Anyway, this will happen. It will happen. So I'll call that one. And the last one, not least,
You don't drive at night. There's a lot of drunk people that get in the car. You may not pass out, but you sure want to.
Yeah.
Then, of course, the last one we got.
The last one was created by our good friend Len Sherman, the professor. You know how you guys get the, and in fact, I sent this to Jeremy, and I sent to somebody else at Lyft. Both did not like it. I thought, have a humor. I thought, this is a joke.
No, right?
They didn't like it. They came back with sad face. So I'm like, what is your sense of humor? Anyway. So, you know how Lyft sends you this passive aggressive, stuff. They go like, hey, you're canceling, we're gonna put you in a timeout or whatever, okay? And they do put you in a timeout for some reason. I don't know, like interest school. And then came up with this and he tweeted it out. I thought this was pretty funny. And here's a pop-up response that every driver wishes they could send back to Lyft after they send you that warning saying, oh, we're going to deactivate you if you keep canceling or blah, blah, blah. And then he created this, I'm sure with AI, it says low pay notice. I noticed you've been offering unacceptably low pay rates lately. You can always start offering better pay if you want to achieve higher acceptance rate. Got it? I was like, yeah. So I tweeted this out, so it's on my Twitter. Go follow me if you want a copy of it. It's there. I thought this was hilarious. Because on the bottom, he also put that Lyft's actual threatening, screenshot of the whatever the in-app message they send you. They go, stop canceling. Don't cancel too much. Don't do this. Don't do that. And I'm like, I thought this was funny. So there you go.
Yeah, that is. It's so true though. It's like, yeah, let's send that to them.
Yeah, man. The offers are not as
You have not been accepting rides lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Low pay notice.
Send it. That would be wonderful. Just send it back to Lyft, They'd be like, what? But a couple of Lyft exec did not enjoy what I sent them.
Come on, have a little bit of fun. I mean, even Charlie Kirk liked being made fun of as Cartman on South Park the last episode.
I guess not. I don't know. They didn't like it. I thought like
Charlie Kirk like made his profile picture Cartman dressed as Charlie Kirk. He's like owning it. It's hilarious.
I don't know. Well, I guess it hit him where it hurts.
Good point.
It hit him where it hurts, man. They go like, it's true, yeah. But anyway, so that's the show, folks.
Well, see, no, that's exactly why they didn't. You see that? When you see that, you know you're like, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's like a boxer, right? When they get hit really good, they laugh. You know, you heard it. You know, you heard it pretty good. But we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's our show. Oh, we have anyway. Sorry. I'm on my end.
We're not even just yet. We got a couple of things going on first.
I have no.
First and foremost,
I have no. I forgot how this is done after a week of having something.
First and foremost, we are going to be doing our driver's corner. So for those who want to come on, talk about anything, join the show. Link is being put into the comments right now. So it's open topic. Mohammed,
You're a question.
with that being said, we're going to go to some super chat and shout outs and Q&A and all that good stuff. But first, don't forget, we do have a giveaway right now. So if you would like a dash camera, you can enter hashtag SMTMC, just as is, capital letters for everything, capital SMTMC, the hashtag in front. You can do that right now for a digital dash cam.
Okay. I didn't know.
You didn't do it last week on National Dash Cam Link, so what the hell?
I didn't want to mess with anything. I don't want to be responsible.
All right. Well, yes. Put that in the chat. We'll go over the comments. After we go over the comments, before we bring people on, we will announce our winner, and then we will have you guys come on and get off. All right. Porfino says 70-30, water content of humans. Yep. And also water versus land on the surface of the earth. Very true. Those are correct. Sergio, you had a good show. Keeping it down. I had to go out of town. I couldn't deal with Sergio for another week. I'm just kidding.
I want to take a long walk on a short pier.
Maria says, I have so many screenshots too. Well, send them.
Send them in.
Wants them all. Sergio at therideshareguy.com in regards to the hocus pocus and the 70-30 split.
Not any screenshot, please.
Yeah, not any screenshots. The actual screenshot of the trip just after it ends, showing the receipt, and then 5-10 minutes, a day or two later, whatever. If there's any discrepancy, price discrepancy between the two, from the actual receipt to being done, we want those screenshots. Send it our way.
First, we always tell you take a screenshot anyway. So immediately after the trip, take a screenshot, and then revisit if it's changed. Take another screenshot and send it. Don't send me every screenshot. Stop.
That was like the duties.
Like they're gonna be insulted.
Just kidding.
It's like this. It's like what he said. It's hashtag capital SMTM. Doesn't matter if it's capital or not.
Oh, it does.
I know. I'm just like, oh.
People.
You gotta wear brewer swag on a brewer
I
day.
know. I'm worried these people. They're like bank people. They're gonna be like
realtors.
or realtors.
They'll make it up by getting drunk.
People might be an I group.
I'm like, oh, we're gonna look like we're dressed down.
We got a realtor, we got an HVAC guy there, and I'm a rubber. So
Dynamic duo over there, it's real.
a bunch of other realtors.
So is this where we go? Oh.
Pick up and drop off.
Is
Yeah,
right here?
they changed it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was on the other side. Yeah.
I wish it was on their side. It's terrible picking guys up here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Link is up there, my man.
How is it far? It's so inconvenient.
So that's the only entrance and exit you can go.
Yeah.
got
We
it.
are audio and video
I guess
recording
if
this
he
ride
was
for
making
your
things
safety.
congested,
We're gonna
that
walk
makes sense.
over that bridge. Is that what we're doing?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh,
Just follow these
About
guys.
the rider when I was going to start.
All right, man.
I
We
asked him to
appreciate the
stop.
ride.
Thank you so
Of course.
much.
Right. Well, gentlemen canceled it. They should because they're the
Thank
ones
Good day, okay?
who.
Yeah. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
So yes, certain circumstance, don't cancel the ride. Make them cancel because then you get the cancellation fee.
Okay.
Or you should be getting the cancellation fee. We all know they like to screw around on that. SV Rides 805 says I only use destination mode my local area.
Okay.
Makes sense. I mean, if you're going from like say Cleveland to Columbus, you don't want to stick around in Columbus and you want to go back to Cleveland, then you can. Makes sense doing it that way, yeah. And then hopefully you won't be deadheading the whole way back. That is one of the best times to use them, even with open fares. Joseph Long.
We are at 224.
Lawyers are going to jump on. Were you hit by a road attack?
Yeah, I'm taking a break. I'm headed to the gym.
Make sure you call us.
So we'll be back online within the hour. I'm not really working out. I'm just trying to detox all this mucus out of my body.
All the offices of Waymo, and we don't give a shit.
Yeah, we got about 4 hours of driving left. Here, let me double check.
You're just spamming the board, bro. Can you just put the link up there so I'll see what this dude has anything to say? It's could be huge. Okay.
Yeah, 4.5. We got 4.5 hours still, so
Email.
which is good because we are at 225.
Might not want other people to hear about it.
We're at 225 and still got 4 hours to go. That's amazing.
Sergio at the right.
It's gonna be almost a $400 day.
I'll put it in there again. Jesus.
There we go. There's the. And you better be summarizing it in like 5 minutes because that's what we're going to get. And I'm not trying to be rough on you.
You mean the gym? I'm not going home. I'm going to the gym.
As important as you
Whoa,
think it may be,
what?
Use the system to your advantage. Raul, sorry. I agree.
Hey, if you're not going to beat them, join them.
Hey there, baby. Look at that booty.
Mohammed, we'll bring you on in just a couple minutes, all right? We got a couple more comments, and then we got to...
She got booty.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She got booty.
I wrote an article last month about that. Go check it out. www.checkby.com.
She got a booty on her.
I mean, do you know, when I hit the 2013 Jeep, do you know how many people got in and said, oh, is this new? No, it's almost 10 years old. Really? Yeah, you keep it clean. And the last thing, plumbers, electricians, mechanicals are dispatched from the gig economy, but that work really can't be done autonomously.
He's an ASAP.
Because 2 weeks ago, I told this to Chris, we had a plumbing issue. On a Sunday, this dude showed up. He was like a doctor. He literally took 15 minutes. I go, what do I owe you? $120. Right then and there, I turned to my son, who was sitting on the couch. I go, listen, bro. Forget college. It's bullshit. It's overrated marketing. Forget any of this. Last year of high school, you're going to some vocational school, plumber,
No plate. Yeah,
electrician,
dude.
roofer, whatever the heck it is. Do something with your hands that AI cannot do.
That's what you see in front of us is very common.
Not unskilled labor, skilled labor.
It's too common.
Skilled labor. Get a contractor's license, get your insurance, get out there and kill it. Because AI, you're not going to be able to do that for at least a while.
Yeah. I mean, once the robots come and they train them how to pick up a hammer and do a hammer and a nail.
That's definitely a decade of
Yeah. But I mean, trying to figure out certain things until the manufacturers put things into the board that actually would be deciphered through. I mean, yes, heating techs already can look at the board and see what is going, but
I don't think you're going to have a robot yet to come and clean your toilet or not toilet, but you know, to replace your piping or your new house building and laying copper pipe and this and that. Not yet.
all I know is I told Elon that when you make the...
We're actually in the hood right now. This is very common. We're in the hood.
I'm getting the first one. Her name is going to be Rosie, not Optimus. And she's got to have a Scarlett Johansson skin suit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll contribute to your,
Cops don't care here. They're more worried about crime.
She's Rosie. So anybody who
Crime
knows
and
Justice
speeding.
will get that reference. Mike says if you call 911 every time a drunk falls asleep, you'll be on a first name basis with every cop in town. Damn freaking straight. The drivers who drive at night know that's true. So when you say it's once in a while, that is not the truth. You don't drive at night as much as we did.
You bet. Yeah.
I don't drive at night anymore. I drive during the day. It's so much easier.
No, it's not worth the risk.
No.
Yeah.
All right. For those with the dash cam, we're going to be doing that now. We got 30 seconds before we put it on the screen. So if you want to get that hashtag SMTMC into the chat right now, make sure it is in caps so it will be counted. And then give me 1 second so I can get this on screen.
Do we have one more for next week?
One more, maybe.
Okay, we'll have one more next week. So if you don't win this week, come back next week. You may win next week.
Maybe we'll see. All right, who's our winner?
Boba.
Boba T.
Boba T. Those bubbles. Okay, hold on. Sergio at the rideshareguys.com. Say I want.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It says the balls felt weird.
How much money do I have in debt?
So the little text that's right
Just the
there,
Tesla.
you can't read. That's what it says.
Boba,
And those who drink bubble tea.
You won. Boba, you won.
Those who drink bubble tea will know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's right. So Boba says if it was a dude, it's all looking to cleaning gutters and windows. Well, that's like a little less talking some licensing and stuff. Long story short, Boba, you won the dash cam? Email me, Sergio at the rideshareguys.com.
First off, before we bring on Muhammad and Uber One and anybody else who wants to, then what you need to do is come on. But before, what was I going to say? God damn it.
You think it's Scarlett Johansson? That's what happens.
I think so. Crap, what was I going to say? Damn it.
Time keep getting rides. The trip radar looking at it while we're driving. That's very, very dangerous. Now here's the analogy. I was watching Lazarus Redemption Walk in the Woods, and in the early part, Rihanna, she's looking at her phone and driving back and forth.
What's going on, Hector? Hey, I took your advice. I fixed my my windshield stand.
To, you get in an accident. The question is, that becomes is.
Right now we're taking our final break, Hector. I made the streets warm for you here in Milwaukee. We're at 200 and what are we at right now?
No complaints.
We're at 224 and got 4.5 hours to drive still. So I'll be watching you tonight when you start streaming. Yeah, we're at 224 and 4.5 hours to go.
If anybody wants to go to college, we have the University of Michigan.
Who go to college?
No. Okay, look. I went to Michigan, so I graduated. My approach will be is go 2 years to community college, learn a trade. If you need to make, like a specialty, accounting, or go to a 4-year university.
Don't do any of that. AI is going to do any of that.
No, I don't.
Lawyers, all that shit. Even doctors now are going to get kicked in the ass. However, I told my son to do something with his hands.
Yes.
Teaches obviously. But,
Yes.
I go, then your sister who's going to be a doctor. You won't like, God bless you. I'm going to be broke before she becomes a doctor.
Hopefully not. Now, look, this is what I make with my hands. I make these keychains.
I didn't grab my backpack.
So I got U.S. flag, Michigan State.
I'm selling these in the car.
No, I don't sell it in the car. No, I'm very strict about that because I don't want to get reported, Facebook. And, okay, one other thing is, 3 years ago, I rented a Tesla. The Tesla has a glitch that when
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
The car is around it. I noticed it 2 or 3 times. We were going uphill, like a small, uphill incline. Now, if the camera don't recognize it, and the car takes off right away, and it's not seeing the cars in front of it.
Yeah, this is downtown.
It hits them.
So that were you using FSD?
I was using. I had a Tesla Model 3.
No, but were you using full self-driving?
No, I was driving.
Why do you want the car to notice the other car? You're in the car. You're driving.
I understand that, but if let's just say the car's driving by itself and the same thing happens, if the car,
The cameras can't see over the ridge. There you go.
that's an accident waiting to happen.
Okay. If you drive an FSD now, that thing drives better than most of us.
Probably, yes.
Mohammed, if I do come to
Except for Sergio.
anywhere near me, we're gonna go.
Yeah, downtown's beautiful. To the left here is the Riverside Theater, so like famous singers or famous comedians go there.
Got the other guy waiting.
Thank you.
And then to the left of that is the most famous Irish pub.
Assalamu alaikum, and have a great week.
God bless. You have a safe,
Yeah, it's a mini Chicago.
All right, so I remember what I was going to say was about college.
She's a cutie.
One of the things is you could.
And then we're about to cross the Milwaukee River.
I don't know, $100,000 of a gender studies degree.
The Chase headquarters to our right,
Get your
or the corporate building, I should
or
say.
you could go and get some sort of actual real certification from being an HVAC or anything like that. And guess what? You start getting paid day one. So when somebody is at school losing $100,000.
Oh crap! I was supposed to turn that way. That's right.
You will have $100,000 by the end of the 4 years. So yeah,
by the end of the year.
Yeah, here's the best part. Here's the best part. If you want to switch things right now, because writing's on the wall and you got to pivot. Skilled labor is a place that you can go. A lot of local unions are looking for people to apprentice, and you do learn right away, and you do earn right away. So it might suck for the first couple of years, but you know what? That's what you got to do.
I'm telling you, I did a video about this on my finance channel. Hey, do not go to college if you're going to go a 4-year degree, marketing, some other bullshit, some other anthropology or archaeology.
Anthropology.
Don't do it. You're just going to come out with $200,000 in student loans. Pay the
If
rest of
you're
your
going for
life.
marketing,
What's marketing? You're going to put that $20 an hour. What marketing?
I'm going to give you a 4-year marketing degree in
10 minutes.
8 seconds.
Exactly.
In 2 words. 2 words. Sex sells.
There you go.
That's all you need to know.
There you go. Yeah, don't.
Marketing.
College is overrated. In my day, it was not. Today, college is way overrated. Way overrated.
God, yeah.
The marketing scheme just sucking you dry the rest of your life. All right, let's get on Uber One. What's up,
What's
Uber?
going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? Man, I've been watching y'all show for a little minute, man. I've been in trench
thank
out in Dallas, Texas. Been wanting to talk to you. A couple things. First, I know you just mentioned, getting another, like, not going to college, wasting your time. Like, I did that, and yeah, it can be a waste of time. Especially like if you start getting into this ride share stuff, like you might have these degrees and stuff, but actually employers frown upon people who do ride share. Like when you go in, they look at like, oh, you did the last 3-4 years doing that. That's like, contract work or something. They see it as it wasn't a 9 to 5. Like you don't have like that consistent work history. Like I ran into this problem. I have a degree in criminal justice and a minor in communications. And I ran into this problem. Right now I'm trying to get back into law enforcement and everything else. But in the meantime, like trying to put food on the table with this Uber and Lyft, it's been a struggle. So a couple things I wanted to point out. I don't like how they're sharing our cars now. Like you got the Uber share, they took away the option to do like comfort and stuff. Like I used to do straight comfort and I used to make good money. At one point I was making 10 grand a month out here in Dallas, Texas. Like I was cool. I was like, hey, I'm making 6 figures, good money. I do like 10, 11 hours a day. Was making well into $600 a day. those days old. I tell people all the time, like, you be lucky to get a good $200, $250 a day if you can really be out there for 13 hours. So that's out. Now they add the share option, which further depletes your money, because now it's like they giving people rides for, extra $5, but you don't see any of that.
Yeah, I get a lot of rides here. That's why I'm like trying to figure out like what is this guy talking about? Because
I cancel it like right away. If I get a share,
we're a drinking state, so I don't really have to worry about these outliers.
And I'll just take that one ride. If they throw somebody in there, I'll cancel that one. Now, if I do take a share, it looks good because I'm going a certain direction, and one of those riders cancels, you gotta cancel that whole ride. You take that ride, you probably get like less than half. They usually make you take the lesser of the amount that was gonna be on that ride, which is another thing that they can run. I noticed that too. I lost my truck. I was doing Uber XL. I lost my truck. I put like 80,000 miles on it in less than a year and a half. Lost my XL truck. The screenshot's been horrible. I wanted to ask you guys if you heard about this. I was talking to another driver the other day. They say that there's an app that they got right now that people are using. They say mainly like a lot of illegals and all that are using this app to hack into Uber and Lyft and steal the more profitable rides. And they supposedly caught like a bunch of folks riding around with like these laptops and stuff in their trucks, and they're able to like redirect all the rides, so you end up with the crap rides and all the good rides are going to these illegals that have signed up for this app. Do you guys know anything about this?
I've heard about it. It was happening at LAX, where I'm in LA, and that problem was solved, from what I know. However, I know there are bots, and a lot of drivers use bots. When you get a trip radar, and it's a really good trip on trip radar, but you click on it and you will never be matched.
Never get it. I never get it.
Because it's like eBay, when you're just trying to buy something. The last second, a bot will come in and bid a penny more than you, and then they'll end up buying what you wanted to buy, actually. There are bots out there that are doing this. Uber knows about it. Lyft knows about it. There are a couple of apps that used to be out there, third-party apps that would grab
all right, see you guys in an hour.
scheduled trips or reserved trips.